Morning, afternoon, evening people. So today we're at Lulworth Castle, Dorset. Gonna have a look around and we're going to see if we can get the drone up from the public road at the end. Not sure yet. Now you do have to pay to get in here. It's £7 each. So at the front of the castle now, just making our way through the main entrance. And there's our beautiful wife, posing for the camera. This is the ground level. There is also a basement which we'll take a walk around in a bit, but first we're going to have a look up the tower. Okay, so just before we go up the tower, there's this. Apparently that was secure storage for documents and other stuff, as you can read there. Now, there was a fire here in 1929. All the staircases and floors and roofs were lost and it has been done up, hence why there's a metal staircase here now, not the original. Apparently the views from up here are lovely, but we shall see. As you can see, fireplace there, that would have been floor level. Read of that. And that there is what this fireplace would have looked like before the fire. As we head up now, we're coming to another level and another floor. And again, fireplace. Now we're coming to the top. Walk around the other side. There's a church. Apparently there is a chapel also. Back at ground level now, so that's where the tower is, and there's this hall. As you can see again, the floors are missing. You see a fireplace up there where there would have been another level. And this was the drawing room. Off the drawing room into this room. Now apparently they do hold weddings here, so it's closed on a Friday and Saturday, I believe, for that purpose. And by the way, today's Sunday. You can see remnants of a staircase, I assume destroyed by the fire. and that would have been the main stairs. And there's a photograph of it. See all those old paintings on the wall? I expect when it's burnt down, everything that burnt down was worth a fortune. We now head into this room, the dining room, and we do have a suit of armour. In this room, the bottom of another tower, again, floors are missing. You can see remnants of fireplaces and different floor levels. And this is the other tower, which again looks like it's undergoing renovation. You can see where the floor levels were, fireplaces, the door. Okay, museum and tea room this way. So this is that ground level. So this was a kitchen. That's the fireplace where the cooking took place.
Well, one and all, my humble home. This wonderful building was built by Thomas Howard, 3rd Lord Vinton, around 1608. In the time of his father, Thomas Howard, 1st Lord Vinton, his family name was not popular at court. During the reign of Henry VIII, 2 of his cousins, Catherine Howard and Anne Boleyn, had been executed for high treason, followed by his brother Henry and his father, the 3rd Duke of Norfolk. Condemned and held in the Tower of London, he only escaped execution by the death of Henry VIII, before the sentence was carried out. Fortunately, 1st Lord Vinton was not without means, and was able to build himself a home, known as Vinton House. This house was built on the remnants of Vinton Abbey, which was laid to waste during the reign of King Henry VIII. However, during the 3rd Lord Vinton's time, the Howards were back in favour at court. The head of the family, Thomas Howard, 1st Earl of Suffolk, had been a hero in the defeat of the Spanish Armada, was one of the chief advisors of James I, becoming Lord Chancellor. King James was known for his love of hunting, so Thomas, 3rd Lord Vinton, decided to build a hunting lodge right here on the park, and this became known as Lulworth Castle. He invited the king for hunting weekends, and thus increased his standing at court. There are 2 statues above the front door of Roman Caesars, and they do look quite good. The front of the castle is quite.
There you go, there's a bit of history of the castle.
Do not look too close at the back. There is by no means a safe, and that is no one of any reason.
Okay, so this would have been the wine cellar. And cider store. 1806 to 1877. If you can read that. 1832. Bit of graffiti from 1832. so that cabling there, rubber and canvas covered cable, thought to be a contributing factor to the fire in 1929. Assorted finds. What's number 12? An iron knife with a wooden handle. So this is all relics that were found on the grounds of the castle. Number 9 there is a brass telescope. Different types of lighting used at the castle throughout the ages. Weld, 1852 to 1835. Colonel Sir John Weld. Do a bit of research into him when we go home. I believe that is him. So that is from the Queen herself. So if I look at his Coldstream Guard, staff of 1901, staff of 1960, staff of 98.
This may be the castle of Lulworth, which was referred to by the early historian William of Malmesbury in a contemporary document known as the Historia Novella. This earlier castle was captured by Robert, Earl of Gloucester, during the Wars of Stephen in 1142. In this interview, David Greenhalgh tells us a little about
so it looks like
and the history of the estate.
Before the birth of Christ, people lived in the hill fort on that hilltop over there.
So there's a hill fort up there in Saxon times. So there's been defensive kind of positions here, defensive buildings right back. Okay, so this looks like a larder. It was a larder of some kind. Read of that if you like. Okay, a little note about the graffiti. It says also some marks have been scratched after 1929 while the castle was derelict. Two appear much older. They are HW and TW, which would be Weld, as who else is family member would have dared to carve them. So there's HW and TW. The cool north side of the building was formerly used as a butchery. Bars and the windows were added for security, when it later became the gun room. Okay, so it was for butchery, and later in history became the gun room. So a secure room for keeping weapon systems. That room we now head into here. So there's a cooking range. Obviously a reproduction. Castle kitchen. Okay, that photograph there was taken shortly before the fire in 1929.
Mr. Husband, the butler, he keeps the wine cellar well stocked, and if he's agreeable, he and I sometimes share a leftover bottle of something, so it's wise to keep on his good side.
And full circle back to where we came down.
Condemned and held in a tower of London.
Full circle.
Execution by the death of him before the sentence was carried out.
Full circle back outside. That is the tower that we went to the top of. So So we're now heading over here. So there's the castle, just outside those trees. Have a look what's up here. This building. The other side. Entrance. Yes, this is the chapel I mentioned when we were up the tower. Oh dear. People about to sort of film for a second. I just wanted to give you a look at that ceiling. So this land will be hunted across by lords and kings, including Henry VIII. We are now at the church. I do wonder, anybody of any notoriety is buried here. Now there is a tomb over there with a plaque on it. We'll go around the church this way and we'll take a look at that. 1709, I'm not sure. $1621. $1793. Obviously allow burials here. If you see this grave, 2011. Oh, 2021. The last person was buried in there. It's now 2023, depending on when you're watching this video. $1868, I believe. 1768. We're now inside the church. That is difficult to read. Is it even English? I'm not sure. Or Latin. I think that's Latin. Now back outside the church. Walk around the back and have a look at that tomb had the plaque on it. It's this one here. There seems to be 4 graves in there. Okay. Radium Leslie Garland, wife of John Garland, who died April 12th, 1781, aged 19 years. Also William Garland, son of the above, who died May the 1st, 1781, aged 3 weeks. And then there's a bit of an inscription. And the other one, Mary, in memory of Sarah, wife of John Garland, who died January 18th, 1730, aged 66. Also Mary, wife of Joseph Garland, who died March 3rd, 1764, aged 49. And in memory of John Garland, who died July 29th, 1732, aged 92. That was a good innings for back then. He was 93 years old. Okay, so that concludes our tour of Lulworth Castle. If you are coming to visit, I hope that was useful for you. We couldn't put the drone up in the end, unfortunately, as the public road was so far away. I wouldn't be able to get a line of sight with the drone. So unfortunately no drone footage today. Here's some photos I took on the tour. If you enjoyed that video, give us a big thumbs up. Thanks for watching. Hit that subscribe button and I hope you all have a good day.